this is the disinfectant wipes, and the reason that they are so popular is because people read, the big red line here on the front that it says kills 99% of bacteria and viruses. Myself, I'm not a germaphobe at all, so I'm not so much concerned with the fact that the surface is not properly disinfected. My bigger fear is if you're using these on a surface that will come in contact with children or food or porous surfaces, that you need to come behind with a clean cloth with potable water only to remove the toxic chemical that's left behind. So my favorite example of this is to think about a teacher in a classroom. So that teacher has a bunch of sniffling and coughing kids, and they all head out to recess, and he or she is going to grab these wipes and start going from desk to desk to desk, quickly disinfecting the surfaces. But we know that when those kids return to their desks, what are they being exposed to? What do they do at their desks? They're eating food off their desks. They're resting their heads on their desks, their arms on their desks. So I like to do a demonstration in my parties with a product called Glow Germ. So it's been around since the 1960s, and it's used to teach antiseptic techniques. For example, teaching children how to properly wash their hands or to teach antiseptic techniques in a lab or a medical field. It basically simulates bacteria on a surface, and it casts sort of a glow when you have it exposed to a black light. The reason I love this demonstration is because it's such a good visual indicator for you. When you're doing this demonstration at a party, you are going to want to dim the lights, and you're going to sprinkle your Glow Germ onto your surface. I find that just using a simple whiteboard, it's very light and easy to carry. That is what I use in my parties. And then I'm going to pull out one of my disinfectant wipes. And I usually find a guest in the party to be involved with this, and she's going to be the one holding the black light for me. So then I start cleaning the surface, reminding the guests, of course, that I'm only cleaning this for about 10 seconds. And if I was going to properly disinfect the surface, it would take me 4 to 10 minutes. And this is what you see when you start using your wipe to clean the surface. So what's going on here? It's smearing it all around. The chemical's just being smeared around, and you see that that's what's left behind, all the chemical. Then I'm going to grab my EnviroCloth, and this is the difference. I have it folded in 4s, and you see that going over the same surface, it's actually mechanically removing it. The surface is being left free from the bacteria. But here's the interesting part. When I grab that dirty wipe and I go back to the same board, what just happened? I put it back on there. So think about that classroom again. The teacher went from desk to desk to desk. So what has she actually done? She's moved the bacteria, the germ that was on one desk, and actually spreading it around. And the difference is when we go with our EnviroCloth, we don't have that same cross-contamination. So in the party, I will repeat this 3 or 4 times at least, showing that it goes back on with the wipe, and then the EnviroCloth will keep removing it. It's impactful, right? So I really love that as a visual. It's easy for people to remember. And again, using that classroom example is something that everybody can really relate to.